liked when Red Legion went to Barytnikov in that spot, but
Well, if they start chasing, look for that package again on the Snake side. Well, it'll be Malloy and J-Rab, which is how they won the series championship. On the breakout right now, both teams 5 alive, 5-on-5 break. Looks like first buy drop's going to be for Impact out of that back center, so don't see Tyler die early much, but it's Tyler Harmon taking the walk. Now a one-body advantage from the blue side here. Red Legion gets Kirill Pridney. Kirill Pridney was a master up the middle for him in the prelims.
He's got Nick Laval in the brick for Impact. Justin Cornell does get into the Snake for Impact, so they lose Tyler Harmon, who's been so important for them. He's been alive late in points, involved in the comms, and closes basically every time.
Kuzmin coming out of the Snake, though, so squandering this high body situation. It's going to be 4-on-4. J-Rab forced to scurry out to have an offensive threat on that side. Looks like he makes it clean.
Yeah, and I wonder how long of a leash Kuzmin has out here on Sunday. Hasn't played a ton for them historically, typically coming in garbage time. Here goes Nick Laval through the middle. Bunkers Kirill clean, stays alive. J-Rab doesn't know he's there. Oh, somehow picks him up and takes him out. So 3-on-3.
J-Rab able to get the read there.
These teams trading blows, Maddie. It's Barytnikov.
I think there's just one body left, or I think it's just a 2-on-3 right now.
Yeah, that seems right. I didn't see when Karslev died, but he's walking off. Ooh, J-Rab gets taken out, so now 2-on-1, 3-on-1 advantage Impact.
Justin Cornell with the tactical retreat, talking it up crossfield to make sure they have the count right. As Brandon Cornell popping the top side. Malloy is going to dip out, get to the back corner bunker to try to make this one interesting for Legion.
What I love about Impact is no one ever goes chasing kills foolishly. They don't get excited when they shoot somebody. They connect and figure out where the bodies are and then move up as a unit. It's not about 3 packs, 4 packs, whatever. It's about choking the team out as a group.
Well, once Brandon Cornell got the read on it, quickly moved all the way up into D3, realizing his side's completely blown open, and it's just Malloy. Malloy loves to transition bunker to bunker in these situations to get the count harder to fix, but it does look like he gets clipped out as he tried to get into Snake 1, so that is going to do it here for point number 1, and Edmonton Impact going to go on the board and take a slight lead.
Yeah, absorbing the loss of Tyler Harmon. Now Impact with a 1-0 lead on Red Legion. Red Legion sending Kirill Pridney up the middle, but they're going to lose Vasquez.
Yeah, and a penalty here, Mike. I'm telling you, the loss of Sergey is huge. They don't shoot anybody on the break. Again, they did shoot Tyler in the first one. That was a gunfight win, it looked like. And they're going to force a quick concession here. So they're going to concede the point immediately. And Impact going to go up 2.
Yeah,
Legion concerned about the time.
Vasquez pulling the pack around.
In the system.
Yeah, and calm everybody down, too. Get everyone on the same wavelength, Maddie. Impact up 2-0 against Red Legion. That's typically been a commanding lead for them, going with a different line.
But now Vasquez getting shot out of that spot again, man.
Yeah.
They've got to find someone to step up for Sergey. You know, I mean, no Sergey. So Kuzmin gets shot early. Vasquez gets a penalty. They go with Vasquez again. He loses a gunfight. And it's just putting Legion in a tough spot here. They're down by 2. They got a lot of time to work with. This game is far from over, potentially. But
Impact, though, the hardest team to break, I think, when they get locked up, especially on a field like this. And then to give them the early body advantage, it's a really tough ask. Red Legion, of course, can hang with anybody, especially these 4 remaining players. Kirill Pridney, Karslev, Justin Rabikov. Alexander Barytnikov is playing the 1 on the Snake side now. For Impact, it's the other line. Zach Yakimek, Dalton Vanderbilt, Rainey Stanzak, Mikey Urena,
and
Nick Laval.
And Karslev going to be taking the walk. Looking really good here for Impact. They do lose Mikey Urena in a 5-on-3. But then Justin Rabikov might have caught one over the top of that bunker. Ref saw the same thing that I did. J-Rab tucks in and he's going to call himself out. So just 2 options here for Red Legion.
Yeah, Barytnikov going to have to go through Nick Laval. Ryan Gray, Coach Max for Red Legion, wisely going to concede 3-0 Impact.
Kirill, here's the concession. He immediately head checks back to see how many bodies they had left alive.
Rabikov and Karslev. Smotrov is going to play the...
So this is a look at what would have been their starting lineup if they had J-Rab 3 years ago.
Smotrov playing out of the back center. They do kill Rainey Stanzak out of the back center. That's a big kill with Still plenty of time in this match. Mikey Urena is in the snake too for Impact. So is Alexander Barytnikov.
But Mike, it's just going to be tough. They have to ramp up the aggression and the pace of these points. It's just very difficult on this layout. They are going to get a kill on Urena, so that's a couple early deaths from Mikey. He's going to have to tighten it up. Kirill gets shot on the jump shot from Laval. Beautiful job by Nick.
That's Zach Yakimek.
Or Zach Yakimek. Nice job by Zach.
Brandon Cornell dies though, so now it is a 4-on-2 advantage. Red Legion trying to crawl back into this match. Going to need it here. Oh, ref coming in to check Smotrov. But Tyler Harmon dying, so does Zach Yakimek. So Red Legion with 10 minutes on the clock, gonna put one on the board.
Signs of life from Legion.
And they'll roll with this lineup now, I bet.
I think you have to,
You
right?
have to. First point, Smotrov hasn't been in the U.S. for a while, had some visa issues coming from Russia.
Well, he's the only guy that didn't die.
Only guy that didn't die, exactly.
Yeah, so they went with Kuzmin, the Tiger King. He dies early. They go with Vasquez twice. Two really bad deaths, a penalty and a death in a gunfight.
Winning some big gun battles. Dynasty trading down there at the end doesn't work out for him.
Mike, you had brought up earlier about how important that second attacker position is on the snake side. Impact going to be dropping a body early with Nick Laval taking the walk, but Kirill Pridney coming off as well too. So it's going to be Leo Smotrov up the middle here in a 4-on-4.
Oh, make it a 4-on-3 as Dalton Vanderbilt takes the walk. So here's the opportunity for Red Legion to crawl back in. Alexander Barytnikov all the way in snake 3. But so is Justin Cornell for Impact, and I do not think Red Legion knows he's there. Yeah, no one playing like they know the snake is hot. Impact up 3, but down a body right here. Gotta have it moment. Oh, wow, JC shoots Karslev going into the Dorito 3. So that's a 3-on-3 situation now.
9 minutes to go, so Legion does have time to work with, but they're playing Impact.
That kill by JC just changed the dynamic, getting in there undetected and making an even body situation. Now you're looking like you can take 5 minutes off the clock if you're smart about it. So engages J-Rab in the back center, does Justin Cornell. J-Rab now knows he's there, has Smotrov switch in that center brick. Alexander Barytnikov in the snake. He's got Zach Yakimek keeping him in check from the back center. Yakimek looks like he might want to make a move to the mini wall. He's on the wrap from the back center. No, he's going to go out to the South Electronics can. Oh, JC dies, though, from Smotrov.
Yeah, so after getting a nice kill, getting clipped out of his spot, and that is a big one here for Legion.
Yeah, 3-on-2 advantage now, massive. So Smotrov is not coming out of the game now. They found their starting 5 in this match. Still need 2 more points, 8 minutes on the clock.
And why that kill is big here is because that's going to force Zach to move up the field to try to take over the position on this side. And then J-Rab is going to be able to filter out as Zach makes his move. J-Rab playing against his former squad here.
And now Barytnikov had no pressure either, so he was able to move into the Impact. Oh, nicely done. That was Barytnikov and J-Rab applying double pressure from each side of the field, so it's just Rainey Stanzak. J-Rab knows it. Here comes Barytnikov. They're going to trade. Red Legion going to cut the lead to 1 with 7:30 on the clock. Red Legion hanging tough here, down 3 points to start, right back in it.
Just getting better execution.
And finding their lineup, Smotrov.
Yeah.
They pull Smotrov off the bench and then win 2 points.
It's tough to score points when you get guys dying in high
Houston
body.
Heat beating San Diego Dynasty, trying to prove me and everyone else who doubted them wrong.
So now just a little 1-point lead here for Impact after stacking up 3 in a row, and it looks like an aggressive play call. Barytnikov all the way to snake 3 off the break. Leo Smotrov is going to take ground in the middle, and they're going to get J-Rab out behind him. Smotrov looked like the second he wanted to wrap around and go run down Nick Laval, but going to post up at that 40-yard line brick for a second at least.
Maddie, Alexander Barytnikov went running and shooting all the way to the snake 3 off the break. So Impact, the gun's not there. Barytnikov keeping paint downfield and taking a big spot. However, Justin Cornell is in the snake for Impact, 5 alive. Harmon fills out. He died early in a couple of those early points, but living here. Nick Laval in the center.
Yeah, good spread here for Impact, though, with Laval and Cornell, and now Tyler Harmon getting into the snake. Double stack of bodies in the middle as Kirill Pridney has moved up. Malloy goes across to the 50-yard line, and he makes it clean.
Oh, wow. Comes right through. No hesitation. Puts Rainey in and immediately eats Nick Laval. Barytnikov is on one now, Maddie.
J-Rab's going to join Malloy here on the attack. They're still looking at 4 guns, but they're also playing like they need this one in a minute and a half.
Well, it's also about dictating the pace. They want to play this Red Legion pace. So Barytnikov running and shooting the snake off the break, making a gun up move. Now not satisfied there. He takes the next bite. He's going to shoot Brandon Cornell in the pack here. Nicely done by Barytnikov. Wraps on the back center. Now wrapping on the snake one, breaking a little paint, however.
More Red Legion-esque here and the pace of play and the execution. Smotrov going to cut through the middle, continuing to play well.
Ooh.
His 3rd point out there.
Thought he was going to get caught by Tyler Harmon.
He did get caught.
But Tyler Harmon dies.
Yeah, Legion has done enough. Just J-Rod was able to pinch out Justin Cornell. So tie ball game right now.
Yeah, if you let Alexander Barytnikov run to Snake 3 with his gun up off the break and then come off him, you're going to have a really bad time. I said at the start of this match, I really like that look. Real pros. Let's see what Red Legion goes with here. Karslev digging out to the Dorito corner. Smotrov filtering into the middle, and Tyler Harmon dying early. He's had a tough go of it so far, Matty.
Yeah, Tyler Harmon, it's a couple early deaths for him in the 6 points we've seen. It's going to put Impact at a slight disadvantage. Here comes Smotrov. He's going to come through. He's going to dice up and chicken wing Laval, and he stays alive. He's going to get a free kill. This is going on the list. Little 2-pack, 3-pack of kills right now for Smotrov. Kirill went in to get the last one, but Leo Smotrov making his presence felt in the middle. Beautiful job. Finally,
your pace. Don't let these become downhill snowball points for Red Legion. That's going to take a kill out of the middle early.
Or try to shoot a body on the break.
Yeah, that'd be
Go
great.
Up early. On the breakout here, Legion going to risk Malloy into the snake. He makes it clean. They lose Brandon Cornell, so it looks like Brandon goes outside wide on the break, so that's Justin Rabikov's gun. Nice kill by J-Rab.
They kill Rainey as well out of the back center. They're ripping a bounce shot into the back center. They're producing a lot of kills off of it. It's a 5-on-3 Red Legion.
So it's very interesting because in the prelims, Impact slowed the pace of the points down and their communication was just absolutely perfect. But Legion's comeback has been, they're playing their game. They're ramping up the action here and the pace of these plays, and Impact just can't keep up.
I think you got to concede right here if you're Impact. You're going to go down 2 probably with only 4 minutes left to go.
This is already our highest scoring game of the tournament. Why? Because Legion's playing their style of ball. They're pushing the pace of the action, and like I just said, man, like Impact has to find a way to be able to match Legion when Legion's going to play like this.
Yeah, and with a 1-point deficit and coming down on 4 minutes. Oh, Justin Cornell might have shot Smotrov out of the middle. No, he's alive, playing the outside of that bunker. Leo Smotrov has been the difference in this match.
Yeah, JC in a low body moment trying to make something happen here, but Legion probably not going to give him much. I agree. I think you have to concede this one in a 2-on, is it a 2-on-4? 2-on-4. Maybe give JC another, they're 334, maybe get, I was going to say, I just feel like you have to concede it. So, but yeah, the issue is that this is another issue sometimes when you go through the prelims and never face any adversity.
Yeah.
Everything's looking good, work to do, but he's probably been dreaming about this moment for the past couple seasons. Can't wait to get back with the boys, go on some legendary comeback run. So
5 alive for Impact.
Smotrov's going right back up the middle to try to do battle with Nick Laval. Thinks that he shot him, but Laval, they do lose Kirill Peridny. Laval is going to get taken out by Smotrov and traded. It's going to be a minor penalty assessed here on Nick Laval. Comes off shaking his head. That pulls out Brandon Cornell as Mikey Urena dives into the snake. Still 3 bodies left alive currently here for Impact, and 3 as for Legion, as Legion's going to push Karslev into D2.
So 3-on-3 situation, gotta have it moment for Impact. Mikey Urena coming into the Snake 3. Kuzman is already there for the Red Legion. Tyler Harmon right behind Mikey. Kuzman 33.
Oh, and then Karslev's gonna eat up Mikey Urena. Even just Tyler Harmon, and is that Zach in the back?
And Zach is dead.
That was Dalton.
Oh, Dalton is dead. So just bad deaths there. Gonna go down 3, 2 minutes and 33 seconds left. 6 unanswered points for Red Legion, erasing a 3-point deficit and then building one of their own. What a turn of events. Both long and short out here on the paintball field. Now Impact down 3. Get 5 out alive, all 5 guns up, but no one coming off for Red Legion.
Impact has a chance still here if they can. Oh, but here comes Smotrov. He's going to dice up. Just playing amazing up the middle They're coming off the bench, and body coming off Kuzmin with an early death.
Oh, Smotrov dead too, so door slightly open. It's
Yeah, but Zach's asking for a check.
4-on-3 situation for now. Continues to be a 4-on-3.
Yeah, Zach's good to go. Impact into the 50-yard line, top side, and here comes Rainey Stanzik pushing the issue. He's going to hit the deck and crawl up onto Legion's side of the field. Perfect. They don't know he's there. This is definitely going to work out here for Impact. He's got to do it as fast as he possibly can. He's going to get a free kill inside on Kirill, blow up Karslev, and then that's going to be the third kill on the back. Beautiful job by Rainey and Zach here on the attack up the middle to make this a bit of a game. Going to be a 2-point spread with 1:38.
JC said it before the point. Hey, we need 45 seconds as the one on the Snake side. Karslev looking like he might want to take that Dorito corner.
Oh, a last-second call here from Dave Baines. Karslev's going to go outside wide, and here comes Kirill now doing battle up the middle with Laval, and Kirill shoots Laval. Huge kill for Kirill Peridny. Kirill's onto Impact side now. They're going to have to come through and execute Kirill. They can't let him stay there. It's going to be Rainey Stanzik. He's going to pop the top and then dice him up and trade out.
I thought Rainey was going to get the drop on a minor penalty on Tyler Harmon. Draws out Zach Yakimek.
I mean, that should do it.
Yeah.
Minute 13, another 3-point spread.
Yeah, now you need 25 second. Red Legion there, coach for Red Legion and J-Rab figuring it out. J-Rab wants to be in the money. I believe that's the mini wall. Nope. Kuzmin going to the mini wall. Impact 4 guns up. They do lose Justin Cornell. Rainey zipping through the middle.
He goes almost all the way through untouched. He does trade out with Smotrov. Smotrov begging for a penalty. That was a clean trade. We're under a minute to go. And here comes Dalton Vanderbilt. He's going to get diced up by J-Rab. J-Rab's going to cut out wide off of that. Malloy coasts up the middle as all the bodies here for Edmonton Impact have been shot except for Tyler Panilio is the last player left alive here. Bottom side, gets shot in the back by Malloy, and that should be the final point. Edmonton Impact is out of chances here.
It's a wrap, Maddie. 2 of our favorites getting knocked out.